Okay, so I was walking down a street with some friends, and I lived off of the street. The name of the street was Diamond. And we were just walking down the street, and suddenly I look, and there's all of these soldiers, and they're dressed in red uniforms. They kind of remind me of Mounties, Canadian Mounties or something. And they're lined up on either side of the road. You have them, you have four standing, and then four red body bags in between them, and then four more men, then four more body bags, and it made this pattern, four men, four body bags on each side of the road, and it went on forever down the entire road. I mean, as far as you could see, there were these soldiers, and they were standing there completely still, and they did not move. They didn't acknowledge me. I walked between them down the road, and my friends kind of disappeared that I was with, and it was just me. And so I'm walking between them, and they all look the same. All of their faces, it's like they were clones, and they had no expression at all. And so as I'm walking, I stop and I'm just kind of observing, and all of a sudden they all look in my direction. Okay, um, now what? And then they just, they don't do anything. They just look at me, and then they look up at the sky, and then they're just locked. They're just watching the sky, and so I continue walking, and they're all just looking up at the sky. And I don't see anything up there, but it's like they're waiting for something. So the reason I call this the dream about Mars is the next day on the news they were talking about how the planet Mars was as close to the Earth as it's been in 60,000 years. And I thought that was interesting because the color of Mars is red, and Mars is the god of war, okay, and mythology, whatever. So I thought it was an interesting connection, and why I had that dream, I don't know, but I needed to share, and maybe I can find some interpretation.